There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way back to the dead zone. Now I got a doozy for you today, so join me as we check out this Doomlight. Excuse me, this Roguelite, Abyssus. If you're looking for fast-paced action and love everything that Hades has to offer, but in full FPS fashion, then you're gonna need to grab a hold of this game. It has the style of BioShock, but the speed of Doom, and our favorite aspect, jumping in with up to 3 friends. Abyssus is a gun-blasting, grenade-throwing, and a blessing-giving good time. Right out, you're shipwrecked. This time, you're under the ocean, and you join up with the Brine Hunters to figure out what it is that's going on, which just means destroy any baddie that shows up and take out every boss at the end of your expeditions. Now, with that in mind, one of the downsides is the story. It's quite bland as of right now, and it seems like you could honestly reach the end quite quickly if you get a good build. The plus side is that it's a roguelite, and you start at the beginning after each death, and there are tons of builds to play around with right at the start of your run. Grab a shotgun, engine rifle, bow, or saw blades as your primary, each with its own customizable fire type, and decide on what you want your secondary fire to be. See, even more customization. Then lastly, grab an ability, perhaps the tried and true grenade, a turret if you're running solo, or something completely different that you've never seen before. Either way, you are going to have to play to complete the challenges to unlock all these goodies. But if you're like me, completing these challenges, it's just part of the fun. Then, to add on to the customization, you need to make your Brine Hunter look good. Deck them out with all the aesthetic gear to prepare you for your under-the-sea expeditions. And don't forget to stop into the skill tree to fully maximize your lifespan. Unlock some more healing syringes, get some more power for your weapons, or get the ability to change out your loadout while out in the abyss. I mentioned blessings before, and you may not have all the Greek gods behind you like you do in Hades, but there is certainly something rooting for you under the sea. So make sure that you choose wisely on what you want. You can do things like build up a shield whenever you use your primary fire, or do fire damage and send your enemies spinning like a tornado when they're hit with a grenade or whatever your ability may be, or layer your enemies in shadow so each shot does extra damage. Whichever one you get to choose is all part of how you play, and you'll learn your favorites. Personally, I was sticking around with getting a shield and sticking to the shadows. The amount of enemies that you face is from a small pool, as well as the locations that you're going to dive into while playing Abyssus. But the bonus from this is that you learn the layout and how to deal with each one of those enemies. As you get further on in your expedition, those things change as well. The old robotic ruins that you started out in become swampy froglands that make you question if you have the right gear for this new environment. Maybe you don't want to have the engine rifle, maybe you want to switch it out to like the shotgun, something nice and close compared to far away. All in all, I may be just a tad bit biased about Abyssus due to the fact that I am a big sucker for a good roguelite. Having one that you can team up with your friends in a BioShock art style is really just tugging at the heartstrings as well. All the customizations and the challenges to keep me focused and trying new things too. Yes, please. For now, the bosses are fresh, and the ability to raise the stakes in your expeditions makes keeping your blood pumping always happening. The lack of the story kinda drains the mood a bit, but if you're looking for that Doom speed, movement, destruction, and some tense times with your friends, then go on and pick up the demo for Abyssus on Steam right now. But as always, let us know what games you would like us to check out in the comments below, or tell us about your most recent expedition in Abyssus. This is Shadow Trigger, signing off from the depths of Abyssus. Keep dying, keep trying. Respawn Bros, out.